That was The Backdoor Man by Willie Dixon. Like I said, he wrote the songbook for the blues. He really did, man. If you go back, Little Red Rooster, Built for Comfort, Not for Speed, I could go on and on about the songs that Willie Dixon wrote. And he inspired quite a few people. He was, like I said, he was a big fellow, played upright bass, had a great voice, and one heck of a songwriter. But anyway, let's get going. We're going to play some more songs. This is Why the Blues, and I'm your cousin Dave, and this is from KBLP, which you can find our shows on Facebook, iTunes, iHeart, YouTube, Twitter, and Spreaker. And we're going to go next to one of my favorite guitar players of all time. He had just left the Yardbirds, and you probably have already figured out who I'm getting ready to talk about. But he had just left the Yardbirds, and let's see the year. I got it written down here. 1966. And he released a few singles. He recorded 2 singles in 1967 and released one in 1968. And then he decided to put together his own band. And I'm talking about Jeff Beck. And his first album as a solo artist was Truth from 1968. And wow, I mean, when you have Rod Stewart on vocals and you got Ronnie Wood on bass, you're not doing too bad. This is Jeff Beck from Truth, and the first tune with the unmistakable vocals of Rod Stewart is You Shook Me.
You know you shook me. You shook me all night long. Yes, you did. You know that you shook me. You shook me all night long. And the way that you love me, baby, you mess up my happy home. Take it. You know you love me just like a hurricane. You know you love me just like a hurricane. And the way that you love me, baby, you mess up my happy home. So happy. Come on. Walk me out in the morning dew, honey. Please walk me out in the morning dew sometime. Can't walk you out in no morning dew. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Can't walk you out in no morning dew. But I heard a young man crying. Thought I heard a young man crying today. You didn't hear no young man crying. You did not hear no young man crying. Oh, I heard a young girl crying. Oh, I heard a young girl crying. You did not hear no young girl crying. I'm sorry, but you know you did. You did not hear no young man crying. Now there is no more mourning. Now there is no more mourning dew. What they've been saying all these goddamn years has come true. I knew it would. Now there's no more mourning dew. Now there is no more mourning dew at all. Now there is no more mourning dew. Because what they've been saying all these years has come true. And you know, only you know that there's no more mourning dew. Now there is no more mourning dew. People, you know that there's no more mourning dew. Because what they've been saying all these years has come true. You know that there's no more mourning
That was Morning Dew by the Jeff Beck Group from Truth, with Rod Stewart on vocals, bass from Ronnie Wood, who would end up with the Stones. All this is connected. And the reason I say that, the song before that by Jeff Beck was You Shook Me. That was written by, once again, one of the greatest blues songwriters of all time, Willie Dixon. And Willie Dixon has a lot of connection to the next band we're going to play, and it's our last band of today. And I'm talking about Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin obviously changed music dramatically. They had a harder edge. They had a blues sound with members Jimmy Page on guitar, John Paul Jones on bass, Robert Plant on vocals, and of course the late John Bonham on drums. They had a sound that was quite aggressive, just like the band you just heard. And the reason I say that, it was the Jeff Beck Group that actually inspired, one of the inspirations, I should say, for Led Zeppelin. As a matter of fact, supposedly Page and Plant, I think it may have been Plant, but a couple of members of Led Zeppelin were backstage watching the Jeff Beck group, and they were inspired. They wanted to get I think maybe Robert Plant wasn't involved with this excursion to see the Jeff Beck group, but they realized they wanted to get a singer that had a unique voice, like Rod Stewart had a unique voice with the Jeff Beck group, and they wanted to have this aggressive sound, this electric blues sound, and that's how Led Zeppelin came together. Also, the connection to Willie Dixon is they were very, very influenced by his songwriting, so much so that at one point Willie Dixon actually sued Led Zeppelin for copyright infringements. And I think the Lemon song from the second album may have been one of the reasons that he took them to court, but I believe he actually won. I'm not sure about that, but I do know that at one point Willie Dixon had Led Zeppelin in court, and that doesn't take away from Led Zeppelin sound, and it doesn't take away from Willie. Willie was just protecting himself. But we're going to play some Led Zeppelin, and we're going to start with When the Levee Breaks. And Levee Breaks comes from their fourth album, and that was from 1971. This is Led Zeppelin with When the Levee Breaks.